Hey Roman, everyone want to know why I did what I did, why I rock bottom you in the middle of the ring after your match against the Miz last week. Everyone want to know why I did what I did. I come to you as a man. I'm not apologizing, but you disrespect the great one, the people champion. You disrespect me by interrupting me while I'm in the ring. No one do that. But Rock, don't forget, your days are long and gone. And when you step into the ring, you step in my yard. How about me and you, Rock? Settle this at the next pay-per-view. So, you want to go one-on-one with the great one? Yeah. Well, Roman, you're not ready. What you mean, I'm not ready? I am ready. Well, prove it tonight. Me and you, we will go one-on-one against the Big Show and Elias. So, are you ready? Are you ready for this once in a lifetime experience to team up with the most electrifying superstar in sports entertainment? Yeah, you're damn right. Ladies and gentlemen, The Rock and Roman Reigns will team up for the first time to go against the Big Show and Elias, ladies and gentlemen, in a tag team match. Ladies and gentlemen, the first two men who's going to start this match off is The Rock and the Big Show, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, The Rock, he punched the Big Show with a left hand, ladies and gentlemen. Then, ladies and gentlemen, The Rock punched him again with a left hand. And then The Rock, he turn around and, ladies and gentlemen, he look at his right hand. And then The Rock punched him, ladies and gentlemen, with another left hand to the head. Then, ladies and gentlemen, the Big Show, he picks up The Rock, and ladies and gentlemen, he slams The Rock to the mat. And then, ladies and gentlemen, the Big Show, he gets The Rock by the back of the head, and ladies and gentlemen, he throw his head to the ring post, ladies and gentlemen. And then, ladies and gentlemen, the Big Show, he slaps The Rock to the chest, ladies and gentlemen, with a right hand, and ladies do a right boot to the head of The Rock, ladies and gentlemen, to the head of The Rock, ladies and gentlemen. The Rock, he counters, ladies and gentlemen, and ladies and gentlemen, he do the DDT, ladies and gentlemen, on the Big Show. Then, ladies and gentlemen, The Rock tap in Roman Reigns, ladies and gentlemen. And then, ladies and gentlemen, the Big Show, he tag in Elias, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, these two men, they're both locking up each other, ladies and gentlemen. Then, ladies and gentlemen, Roman Reigns, he grabs Elias by his right arm, ladies and gentlemen. And somehow, ladies and gentlemen, Elias counter Roman Reigns, ladies and gentlemen. He got him by his left arm, ladies and gentlemen. Then, ladies and gentlemen, Elias, he got Roman Reigns in the neck hold, ladies and gentlemen. He got him in the neck hold, ladies and gentlemen. And somehow Roman Reigns, ladies and gentlemen, he picks up Elias, ladies and gentlemen. And then Roman Reigns, ladies and gentlemen, he do a clothesline to the big session, ladies and gentlemen, of Elias, ladies and gentlemen. And ladies and gentlemen, Elias, ladies and gentlemen, he do a right kick to Roman Reigns, and he falls down to the mat. And then, ladies and gentlemen, Elias, he come behind Roman Reigns, ladies and gentlemen, and it looked like he trying to pull him off of the mat. And then, ladies and gentlemen, Elias picked Roman Reigns up off of the mat, ladies and gentlemen. Look like he got him in the electric chair, ladies and gentlemen. And then, ladies and gentlemen, Elias, he powerbomb Roman Reigns to the mat. And then Elias go for the pin. 1, 2, 2 counts, ladies and gentlemen. And then, ladies and gentlemen, Roman Reigns, he grabs Elias and then do a DDT, ladies and gentlemen, on Elias. Roman Reigns, he grabs Elias by the back of the head, and ladies and gentlemen, he throws him to the ring post, ladies and gentlemen. And then, ladies and gentlemen, Roman Reigns, he do a clothesline to Elias. And then, ladies and gentlemen, he do another clothesline to Elias. And ladies and gentlemen, Roman Reigns do another clothesline to Elias, ladies and gentlemen. And then, ladies and gentlemen, Roman Reigns pick up Elias. Then, ladies and gentlemen, he slams him to the mat, ladies and gentlemen. And ladies and gentlemen, it looked like Elias, he trying to get up to his feet, ladies and gentlemen. It looked like he trying to get up to his feet. It looked like he trying to hold on the ring ropes, ladies and gentlemen. Then, ladies and gentlemen, Elias, he turn around. He turn around, ladies and gentlemen. And then Roman Reigns, he do a spear on Elias, ladies and gentlemen. Then, ladies and gentlemen, Roman trying to go for the pin. 1. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it look like Big Show. He trying to break up the cover, ladies and gentlemen. And then Big Show, he do a KO punch to Roman Reigns, ladies and gentlemen. And ladies and gentlemen, it look like The Rock. He's surrounded by the Big Show and Elias, ladies and gentlemen. Then, ladies and gentlemen, The Rock, he punched the Big Show with a left hand, and he punched him again with a left hand, ladies and gentlemen. And he punched him again with a left hand, ladies and gentlemen. And then The Rock, he punched Elias with a left hand to the head, and he punched him again with a left hand to the head. And ladies and gentlemen, he punched him again with a left hand to the head. Then, ladies and gentlemen, The Rock, he grabs Elias, ladies and gentlemen, by his right arm, and he throws him to the ring ropes, ladies and gentlemen. And ladies and gentlemen, The Rock grabs Elias by his right arms, and he throws him to the ring ropes, ladies and gentlemen. And then The Rock, he picks up Elias, and ladies and gentlemen, he throws him to the mat. He throws Elias to the mat. And ladies and gentlemen, The Rock, he walks back, ladies and gentlemen. Then, ladies and gentlemen, he walks forth, ladies and gentlemen. Then, ladies and gentlemen, he turns to Elias, ladies and gentlemen. And ladies and gentlemen, it looked like The Rock, the great one, the most electrifying superstar. He looked like he's finna do the people elbow, ladies and gentlemen. But ladies and gentlemen, Big Show, he's behind The Rock. And ladies and gentlemen, it looked like Big Show, he looked like he's trying to do the right boot to The Rock. But The Rock, he counters the Big Show, ladies and gentlemen. He countered Big Show right boot. Then, ladies and gentlemen, The Rock, he do a spine buster to the Big Show. Ladies and gentlemen, it looked like Elias, he trying to punch The Rock, ladies and gentlemen, with a right hand, ladies and gentlemen. But, ladies and gentlemen, The Rock, he counters, ladies and gentlemen, he counters to the rock bottom to Elias, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, it looked like The Rock, it looked like he's going to try to do the people elbow one more time to Elias, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, The Rock, he took his elbow pad, ladies and gentlemen, off of his arm, ladies and gentlemen. Then, ladies and gentlemen, The Rock, he do the people elbow, ladies and gentlemen, to Elias, and look like he's going to go for the pin, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, I know where Roman Reigns, he spears the Big Show. He spears the Big Show, ladies and gentlemen.